sound of the waves, the chirping seagulls. What is nature saying to you? Hey, I'm Julie, friend of Center for Nature and Leadership, and I'm hosting this week's Nature-Based Friday. I live here in St. Augustine Beach, Florida, and I come to the beach all the time. I come here for lots of reasons, but one of them is to listen. This week's theme is listening to nature. I want to encourage you to take just 5 short minutes and go to one of your favorite nature spots to just hear the sounds around you. Tune in to what's happening through listening. See, every time I come to the ocean to listen, I hear 3 specific things. First, I hear something about myself. I'm always asked a question by the crashing waves. Typically, the waves ask me a question like, Julie, are you going to remain steadfast and peaceful despite your circumstances? I bet you'll hear something about yourself too. Maybe some dreams, some hopes, some anxiety, some question about something you're dealing with at work or in a relationship. Something you haven't had time to really hear because of busyness in life will surface. And as you listen to nature, you'll hear yourself. Secondly, as you listen to nature, you'll probably hear the community in which you live, your local neighborhood. Sometimes I hear surfers cracking jokes, or fishermen doing their thing, or I hear a garbage truck, I hear kids playing. I'm reminded every time I listen to nature of the people around me, and it brings me out of myself and reminds me of my neighbors. And third, as you listen to nature, you'll probably hear something about the global world. It's really impossible for me to look at the ocean and listen to the waves and the tide in and out and not think of the global world in which I live. And it's so refreshing to be reminded of that as the tide perfectly moves in and out in perfect order with the moon and the sun, that despite all the chaos in the world, the hunger and the war and all that chaos, there's perfectness, there's constance. The tide just brings my soul to peace that way. So I just want to encourage you, just take 5 minutes and listen. You'll be surprised at what you hear about yourself, your neighbors, and the global world in which you live. Have a great weekend.